Hello, and welcome to One Question Interview. Today I have Trophy Husband, crazy prog rock band from Boston, Berklee. They're epic, they're hilarious, and today I have them here. Trophy Husband, I need to know the history. How did you guys form, and what are your plans for the future?
Ooh, that's two questions.
I said it in one go.
I don't have to put up with that. I am too famous to have to deal with this shit.
People.
Alright,
It's related. It's the timeline.
I can start this one off. All the way back in high school, I moved schools and moved into the same district as one venomous Heckmas right here.
One day I got real smelly, and then they showed up. It was crazy.
My dad calls them Maximus Penisless.
That is true. That is incredibly true. But we did high school shit together. We did jazz band, and then we had another band. And then we're here now. And then we love animals as leaders, right? And that's where Donald comes in.
I'm Donald.
That's Donald.
So I auditioned to Berklee with Woven Web, and I spent so long on the arrangement because I only had a 6-string guitar that I forgot how to play literally every other song in my repertoire. Like, I got here, and I'm not kidding, the only shit I knew how to play was Woven Web, and then like, So What, but I didn't know the chords, so I could just like play it, and then I would comp on the chords from within the like head. I only had 2 songs in my, then I would go to the jam sessions during Welcome Week. And one day, Ben was in the jam sessions, and we had met at like a Berklee intro event, and I had followed him on Instagram for a bit, and I really liked his stuff. And I was trying to like get in a room and play music with him, and the one time we ended up in a jam session together, they were all calling like straight jazz shit. I couldn't hang, so I was just doing like percussive stuff on guitar, like pretending to play. And they were like, call a tune. And I said, the only song I know how to play is Woven Web, so if anyone here can play it on a single kick on drums, as a joke, because no one can play that on a single kick on drums,
Except
I
for
can
a
call a tune.
masochist like Ben Heck.
And then Ben raised his hand.
What's up?
And
I can play Woven Web on a single kick.
so we played it like straight through first try, and we were like, we should start a band out of this. And then we were like, let's get Max. And then we also got a sax player, Jim. And the original plan was just a straight up Animals as Leaders cover band, but no extended range instruments, only a single kick and a saxophone on the main melody.
So 4-string tiny bass, 6-string guitar as well.
I didn't realize Ben and Max had a band together. I was just like a really big fan of Max's stuff on Instagram. I watched all of their videos. Before I really knew about the Jewish club at Berklee, I started a Discord server that was just me and Max, and the excuse was, we're gonna start a Berklee Jewish club. But the whole thing was a front so that I could talk to Max because I thought they were cool.
Damn, I didn't know that until just now. That's crazy.
Yeah. So then
That's weird as hell.
Band.
That's so weird, bro.
and then they taught me their arrangement of Caravan. We did Smoke on the Water because it was funny.
We did Mr. Pink as well.
Yeah, but so our first show, we were going to go to a Berklee open mic in the CAF and like be funny and play funny song. And they wouldn't let us play because no drum kit for that open mic or whatever. So we set up an ensemble room show. And for that ensemble room show, for some fucking reason, I decided to put on a banana costume.
It went nuts.
It was
crazy.
It was a fun show.
It was only
Shout
3
out
songs.
to anybody that was there. That one was crazy.
It was like 10 people. It was very small.
Yeah.
But then we kept going. We kept writing more stuff. And then after our bebop show last year, our sax player left. And at that show, Chef filled in for one of our friends was supposed to play piano on a Pliny cover on Flanor, and he couldn't make it, so Chef filled in on Chapman Stick and had a fucking Wawa bag over his head covering his face and still ripped. So then eventually we ended up having auditions to replace Jin and Chef, and we ended up on Chef and our buddy Benny.
Well, hold on one second.
No longer
If
with
we
us.
could just have a moment of silence for Jin Lee.
I miss you. Come back.
I'm Chef, by the way. I haven't spoken it yet. What's up?
You haven't been introduced yet. You aren't a character in the extended universe.
Yeah.
And then we added Chef.
Hello.
And Benny.
Yes.
Benny was there too.
Benny
For a
played
little bit.
very sax.
Benny went the.
I saw Adam Neely's band Aberdeen before I got to school, so I was convinced for like months that I had to start a band that had a big ass horn section, which is like why there were horns on the EP and everything.
Well, I think we also did horns on the EP because we just thought it would give us a fuller sound.
That
true.
the whole reason I was like, we should do horns because I wanted to be like Aberdeen.
I want to be like Ghost
Nice.
Note.
Yeah.
I was actually originally in the band. These buffoons don't remember, but before on Chapman
that's
Stick, I played saxophone on 2 of their songs. Just out of the
in
blue.
practice rooms, yeah.
Yeah,
Just, like, come
and
up on
in
the
the
shit.
ensemble room era, I was roommates with Max, and Max was just like, yo, you want to learn this? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll learn it. And then I just learned it, and I played the song in the ensemble room show, and I have been a regular member of the band ever since. You know, I come around every so often.
That was like our first big quote unquote, because it's in a practice room, but
Yeah.
practice room show, which went hard and people were awesome. Anybody who showed up to that and remembers that is a G.
Yeah.
For real. That was cool. And then eventually, like, we dropped the EP, we did the calf show and everything. Benny realized that this wasn't what he wanted to be doing. It was kind of killing his chops.
And thus
So-
ends Act 2.
Yeah, thus ends Act 2, thus ends the horn era. And then we rearranged everything we had written for Chapman Stick, guitar, bass, and drums. And now we're writing a new album, and it goes fucking
Sounds
ballistic.
completely different.
It's like
Absolutely
totally
nothing
different
like
vibe now,
Yeah.
genuinely.
Way better, to be honest.
You won't
I'm so
understand
much
some of the
happier.
track names on there. They're inside jokes.
We've got some pretty funny tracks.
Yeah.
We've realized that we've gone too far and too deep with the food names, and we came out of that thinking, let's try and be serious and create a whole concept album based around a chart that was created by John Coltrane, and each thing. No, it wasn't.
The chart wasn't created by John Coltrane, but it was created by this Nigerian composer, fellow Swande. But we're not using it, so it doesn't matter.
We realized this is too serious for us.
The
Let's
first-
just stop.
The first time around, we were all eating cat food every day, so we had to kind of compensate elsewhere, which is why we made the album about food. But we're all cooking good now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben used seasoning.
Let's
for
go,
the first
guys. I learned
time
how to
ever.
do seasoning.
We moved into this apartment. Ben and I lived in
I
it.
can't believe you're gonna tell us.
I'm gonna-
exactly one question.
We moved into this fucking.
Well, this
I
is
need,
part of the future
I
of
need you
Trivia,
all to
the history.
understand. There is something
Yeah.
deeply wrong with this man. We moved into this apartment. First thing anyone cooked in this apartment when we got here was this motherfucker was standing at that counter, putting raw chicken breast in the toaster oven unseasoned. And I said, "Are you gonna season that shit?" And he said, "I'll season it later when I eat it with barbecue sauce."
Listen, I thought you were supposed to hate chicken. I thought it was just like people ate it just because it had to be eaten. I didn't know you could enjoy shit. That's crazy.
A couple months ago,
That's
I walked
wild.
into the apartment. He was like, "Dude, I used garlic for the first time yesterday."
No, that's not true. I make garlic bread.
Remember how
Now
you
he's
I can
cooks
make.
really well.
I can make.
You
crazy
used to
garlic
always tell
powder.
me that like you would make your own meals for yourself and count your calories. Now I understand what you mean by make your
Yeah,
own
make my own
meals.
meals just mean I would like eat a raw baked potato in the middle of the day. Be like, oh, that was 120 calories.
You know, I have something to admit here, and that is that my dad made me a chocolate chip pancake one time, and it was delicious. And I was like, I want this every day, Dad. So what he did, he eventually phased out the whole pancake thing and would just make a chocolate chip omelet for me in the morning. And I was just convinced that those were pancakes, and I was like, these pancakes don't really taste good anymore. He's like, hey, you're growing out of them, you know? And I was like, oh.
So to clarify, it was egg, chocolate.
Yeah, like it was like
That's
Was
you,
there anything else?
That's it.
No.
Just oh my
like
god.
you know how like you like season your egg with cheese?
Yeah.
Like, maybe not you, but like you know how one seasons their
Listen,
egg with
I was
cheese.
in a diner, breakfast food.
Yeah.
That was really well done.
No, but yeah, it was just an omelet, and then he just like throw in a few chocolate chips in there.
Dude, we should try that tomorrow.
No, we're out of eggs.
Oh damn, I forgot to go food shopping.
We're out of eggs, but we have like 2 gallons of chocolate chip.
We do. We do.
We're so off
We do.
topic.
If you're not hip, chocolate chips and Greek yogurt, best.
We're so off
best
topic.
shit ever. Oh right.
No, this is technically all Ben
What's-
history.
Are we?
Technically.
It's all lore.
Are we off topic?
What's
get
I
off
can't
topic now,
remember
you're
anymore.
Okay, so you
What's-
asked us what is the future.
Oh, the future.
holding?
Album. Tour over summer. We're planning a tour starting,
The
I
end
want
of
to say, the 26th of May approximately. We're finishing up booking dates right now with Zeke from CZR. Shout out, homie. So we're going to do a 3-week tour, and then summer I need a break from you fools, but like not really, because we're just
Don't
going
love
to
me, Ben.
we're just going to keep writing all summer, and then do another album, and then do more touring, and then do another album, and then do more touring, and then cycle forever.
It's
And
just
what's
endless
happening
cycle.
on September 28th?
What?
The King of England dies on September 28th.
Wow.
Anyway. Also, I think you were one of the specific people that made the request on Instagram, but we're putting the live audio from Banana Split on Spotify in the near future.
That's cool. I don't remember specifically.
It might
requesting
not
that.
have been you.
It was
But
definitely
that's
somebody.
So cool. That's so great.
It
Yeah.
might not have been.
That's
yes.
that. We were gonna try and do that on 420 for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
And then
That's
it
not a
just-
funny number.
No.
No.
And it
That's
just
a
it didn't
regular
work.
number.
So we're gonna do it right before tour.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And then also like we have, besides the album, we have other stuff that we're working on too.
Yeah, we're working on a single with a super special, super secret artist, local artist.
Aristotle Jones.
Super secret.
We already performed this song.
With Aristotle
We
Jones.
cuffed him and
with
stuck
my
a bag
boy.
over his head, dragged him down into a basement, and then played a show with him.
Played a show with him. Played a show with
That's
him.
that
Get
guy?
that in there.
Yeah.
Wait, record. Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
That's why we've been hanging out with him at rehearsal.
Oh,
Because it's a song that we're
cool.
writing.
Wow.
It's so cool. Oh, shout out that guy.
Yeah. Also, we have new stickers and shit.
Oh yeah.
Merch. I think a box of our merch just got stolen.
Well,
no,
we have
it didn't
another
get
box.
delivered.
Oh.
It was just weird.
Which one was it?
I
So-
thought that the...
We have a wonderful song that we've written recently called Scenes from a Waffle House. So what better way to commemorate than the Trophy Husband X Waffle House logo?
Which is a
Not
gift
sponsored.
for you.
That's awesome.
Also, we don't have these at shows anymore because we changed our logo. But here's one of the few remaining OG Trophy Husband
That's
stickers.
amazing. I have one of these on my Prophet Rev 2 synthesizer.
That goes
wow.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Here,
That goes
take
really
this.
crazy cool.
Alright.
Shout out Ski Club, their album dropped like before they said it was going to, but it's gas.
It was gas.
True.
Yeah.
Truth.
Any other
Yeah.
last minute shout outs before we go?
No. Sorry.
Thanks for having us.
This was
Yeah,
dope.
thanks for coming.
Once again, Trophy Husband.
Go Birds.
1, 2, you know what to do.